right, we're down here in Englewood with our friend Skipp Townsend. We're at Chuco's, which is an alternative school, and he's the founder of Second Call, and we have been working with him for the last few years as well. So here we are. Hi, Skipp.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Rob.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my wife said a few years, but we've been working with Skipp Townsend for 8 years total, you know what I mean? My wife met Skipp and reached out to him in 2009 when the book dropped, the Streets Love You Back book. And Skipp is an ex-gangbanger just like me, ex-gangbanger, and he got the Second Call, him and his people, and they educating against that same thing, gangs, drugs, and violence and abuse. And ever since then, we've been rocking with Skipp and them, man, and let them know a little bit about what's happening with the Second Call, Skipp.
Man, Second Call, we saving lives every day. We helping individuals transition into careers. Those who society normally throws away, want to give them 150, 700 years, well, we help them. We help them get on the right path, get into careers, and make them productive members of society, make them a better person.
That's what time it is, man, because Skipp blessed to be here just like me, man, because, you know, he was out there in the life real heavy just like I was, and God put something on his mind to change his thinking cap, because we all could have been doing life in the penitentiary or dead or what have you. But let's walk around, Skipp, and let us know what's happening, man, right here.
Before we
wanna
go
see
anywhere,
this,
I want to show you this
here.
right here. So we're at Chuco's Justice Center in Englewood, the YJC, and what they do is they have taken young people and they make them community activists. They make them aware of what's going on in the community. So all the names you see on that wall right there are names of people who were killed by law enforcement. About 80% of them had no weapon on them.
Wow.
Some of those who did have weapons on them were hiding their weapons or had their back turned to the police and were running away. So the one thing about Chuco's and the YJC is that a lot of people who come through here don't make it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not just saying they go to prison, but some of them are actually killed, and that's a horrible thing to have to deal with, you know, working with young people and really saving their lives, and some of them don't even know that it's their lives that they're going to save, you know?
Right.
So
Right.
I enjoy working with the YJC and Chuco's because they work with the worst of the worst. I thought I worked with the worst of the worst.
Right, they work with the real worst of the worst.
Man, we had the building surrounded before. Police come to get a homicide suspect. Up
Right.
out here.
We got to get them out of here,
Unbelievable.
Skipp. Where they at?
All these names,
Oh,
all these
Yeah.
names on these walls, like he said, were killed innocently by, unfortunately, police officers.
Right.
So we're in the hood here in Englewood, California. Skipp grew up in East LA,
No,
South Central, Compton area,
Right. Englewood, so I've been
the
all
whole
through.
area. So he has. Tell us a little bit about the gang you were in and what happened, and how you were.
Well, the area I come from is called Blood Alley, and it wasn't because of gangbanging. It was just back in the days. That's what everybody said. Hey, young blood. Hey, young blood. So, and I think it was like 1971, 72. I wanted to go to the movies to see Bruce Lee. You know, I wanted to be Bruce Lee when I was growing up, and the Crips had started, and they was at the movie theater, and so I'm like 9 years old, and we were told we couldn't go to the movies, and you know, it was really the influx of the Crips as Raymond Washington started moving west, and he got with Barefoot Pookie and Stanley Tookie Williams and all them, and they started spreading out, and the Crips went everywhere. It really got hard just to be alive. We had to fight to go to school, had to fight to go to the movies, had to fight to go to the park. So, you know, by default, I just didn't want to be a victim anymore, so I decided to fight back. But it's a blessing now that, you know, all of us has come together. Most of the people I named, if they're still alive, they're still working to help to fix what it was that we broke back in the day. So it's a blessing to be from LA because we saw the ignorance start and how it spread out to Australia and other countries, and definitely back to the East Coast and Arkansas, and you know, and now every chance I get, I speak life into the young people, not death. Amen. You know, I don't tell them to die for this neighborhood, man. You want to stay alive, live for it. Live for your children. Live for the things that you think you want to die for. So that's it in a nutshell. Just speaking life into young people.
my man, that's what's happening, Skipp. We real proud of you, man. And like I said, we proud to have been working with you these last 8 years, man. And both organizations done grew. Second Call, the Streets Love You Back, and we just doing marvelous work, man. And every time somebody holler at me from California, I shoot them straight to you.
All right, guys,
you
we
know,
will
which is all good.
be back in a little bit with some more live footage. From out here in Cali.
So the city of LA, every year they have a gun buyback where they get about 200-300 guns off the streets. And what they do is they melt them down into this, and then they give the Angel of Peace Award. So for 2015, the Southern California Ceasefire Committee won the Angel of Peace Award. And here it is. I didn't let Vicky and Taco get it. I kept it with me. That's the only one of the awards I got, the Angel of Peace
Vicky.
for Ceasefire. Ceasefire won this in 2015, given to us by the Violence Prevention Coalition.
And it says Angel of Peace on the bottom.
Angel of
And so
Peace.
this is made from
This is made from all weapons. It's
Guns.
heavy.
So
This is all guns
metal.
that have been melted down.
wow.
Wow, that's amazing, Skip, man.
And tell us what ceasefire does.
The Southern California Ceasefire Committee meets every Wednesday to strategize on how to reduce violence in the community. It's made up of former gang members, mental health, DCFS, police officers are there, schools. Everybody comes together at the table to strategize. How can we save the lives? And the one thing about ceasefire is don't let it happen to you. Join ceasefire now before you get the phone call. You know, join by force, and I mean join by choice and not by force. And you know, ceasefire committee. That's what we do.
My man.
All right.
Thanks, Skip.
Thank you.